seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? This is not going to be a long live, I don't think. I don't think this is going to be a long live, but how is everybody doing Just want to give you guys an update. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard it all through the social media streets that Korra went to court today, and I just want to give you guys an update. Thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Thumbs up in the chat if you can hear my voice. All right, I am being told that people need to hit the thumbs up button. All right, I'm sorry, you guys. I had to update my about and my description. Okay, I see the thumbs up. Okay. We just gonna hop right into this live, okay? We are going to hop right into this live. Please thumbs up this live right quick for me, please. Step out right quick, thumbs up the live and come right back, please. Please, 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 and thank you. Please, 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 and thank you. Go ahead and step out. Thumbs up this video. Yes, somebody said, Robert Jennings said Trump is found guilty on all 34 charges. Yes, I saw that. I saw that. Listen, maybe we'll talk about that on one of our late night lives, okay? Or maybe members only, because, you know, we don't want to start no controversy over here on these social media streets. But isn't that amazing? But we're going to talk about it, okay? All right, hold on. Let me do my poll. Did you hit the thumbs up button? Boom, boom. I just started the poll. So listen. All right, now, Robert, I saw your message, okay? Don't put it a million times, okay? Because if you put it a million times, I'm going to have to time you out, all right? But listen, we're going to jump right into this, you guys. Well, how many likes do I have? It says I have 118 likes and 172 people in here. Can you please just step out right quick and go ahead and like the video? Thumbs up the video for me, please. Thumbs up the video for me, please. Thumbs up the video for me, please. This is going to be a quick live. I'm going to talk about two things. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. It's okay. It's okay. But I got it, though. You are right with what you said, but it's okay. So listen, I'm going to talk about two things. I'm going to talk about the case for today. And I'm also going to talk about the, what am I going to say? The lie that's being spreaded around that, that Justin did not try to take the kids from court. I don't know why people are saying that when it is clearly in the court records. So I'm going to show that yet again today, that it is clearly in the court records. But because people like to talk, right, and don't like to pull up receipts, that's what we're going to do over here, okay? We're going to pull up the facts because we don't want to just speculate, okay? So let's talk about the court hearing for today. We are going to the site and we're going to pull it up in front of everybody so that everybody can see that we're not pulling shit out of our ass, okay? And let me just say this right. First of all, if I did not speak to you, I apologize. Hello to everybody. Welcome to my chat. This is Talk About It with Amora. Talk About It with Amora. I am your host, Amora. I never introduced myself. I don't know why. But anyway, thank you to my supporters, my members. Huge shout out to my loyal supporters, my loyal members. And I'm just saying it because you guys are sponsors of my channel and y'all keep this channel going and going and going. I do appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I do not want to come on here one day and not thank the people that keep me coming back every single day. It is important to thank your sponsors, okay? I do not take this for granted, not one bit, okay? I appreciate you guys, all right? So now, let's continue on. We don't want to just say things without showing proof because some people be like, oh, I have all the evidence. I have all the evidence. I have all the paperwork, and they don't show shit, okay? So over here on Talk About It with Amora Avenue, we're going to show proof. We're not just going to talk out of our ass and just say we have the evidence and never show it. we're going to show it over here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so again, I am in the portal. Unicourt. Anybody can access this. All you have to do is pay the $49, $49.95 or whatever it is for the membership, and then you just download the documents, and the documents do come at an additional cost. So you pay the $49 a month or whatever it is, and you also pay for whatever document you want. Now, I will say it was difficult for me to find this because I did not know the lady last name. I did not know her last name. And let me just take note right here because there is a name change in effect, but I think it's more of an official name change because the divorce paperwork didn't specify the last name that needed to be changed. It had on the divorce paperwork, it only said Anita, or it said Chukwufanya Anita, and it's been modified now to say Chukwufanya Anita Obidi, but her name was changed, and hence why she was able to file this court document using her now last name, her current her formal, her now last name. I can't even say current. Yeah, that's it. Her current last name, which is Obidi. I just wanted to point that out. It doesn't mean anything, but some people, want to say, oh, she says she doesn't want to be with me, but yet she still has my last name. Actually, she don't. Okay. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and tap into this document, okay? Because we want to show facts and not just pull shit out of our ass and make people think that we have everything, okay? Now this one, hold on, I think may not be it. Yeah, it is. But I thought it was 4 documents. Hold on, let me go back because I thought it was 4 documents. March, April. Matter of fact, how I found it, I put her name in there, which is Hesketh. Oh, for those that don't know what I'm doing, let me just tell you a little backstory right quick, okay? And I don't even know the whole freaking thing, but let me just tell you the backstory. So apparently, Justin hired one of his supporters that heavily bashed Korra, right? She was a Korra basher time 1500 is what I'm being told. This is allegedly. Let me go ahead and put my disclaimer button out there before I have to fight somebody, okay? This right here says that I am allowed to speak on topics for the purpose of criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research, okay? We just talk about it over here on Talk About It Lane. We are in no way trying to defame anybody's character, okay? We just speak about it over here on Talk About It with Amore. All right. So now let me go ahead and get rid of that disclaimer because I'm sure you guys read it. All right. Now here we go. Here we go. She said Korra changed her name before buying her house. Okay. All right. I see you, MB. So again, for those that are not familiar with the story, Justin, the mom dad, Mr. Korra Obidi, thick neck, cat dog, whatever you want to call him, he hired one of the biggest Korra bashers on social media to come to his home and watch their daughter. So can you imagine? Can you imagine a person can't stand the mother of your children? Can't stand the mother. I'm talking about can't stand her. Can you imagine the ex hiring her? And he didn't really hire her because she said he didn't pay her shit. Okay. So let's just say recruiting. He recruited her to come to his home, right? The lady was from Pennsylvania. So she either drove or flew. It don't even effing matter at this point. But she got to California some type of way to watch the daughters of the mother that she absolutely cannot stand. Can you imagine that for a minute? If you can't stand the mother, why volunteer to watch her children, right? Anyway, that was a very, very bad move on the cat dog's part, but he doesn't realize it. And we're going to talk about that in a minute, right? So anyway, so apparently She goes to Los Angeles. She goes to Los Angeles to babysit the children. While the children are in her care, while she is watching the kids, while he's out drinking or doing whatever he's doing, right? Working, drinking, whatever he was doing, right? This hater of Korra by the name is Crystal Heskett, because we drop names over here on Talk About It with More, okay? She chose to take photos and videos of the daughters. Some of the photos and videos were in compromising positions, okay? The kids were not fully clothed. They were being potty trained, half naked, I'm assuming. I have not seen the pictures or the videos, so I'm only going to talk about what I heard. I have not seen the pictures nor the videos, nor do I want to see the pictures or the videos, okay? But apparently, okay, MB says she went not one time, but twice, okay? Not one time, but twice. Okay, she flew to California, and the mom, dad paid for her ticket. That's what I'm seeing. The mom, dad paid for the ticket. She flew to California to watch these children. While in her custody, she chose to videotape them and take photos of them. For what? I don't know. Like, why in the world are you taking videos and photos of somebody else's child? That's like weird to me. But at any rate, this happened. Apparently, there was a group, a private group, whether it was Messenger, WhatsApp, it don't even matter at this point. A private group where she shared the pictures and the videos. Okay. Now, some of the ladies that was in this group did not like the photos. They thought it was inappropriate. So it must have been something distasteful, okay? Some of the ladies in the group thought it was inappropriate, reached out to one of the bloggers, and the bloggers reached out to Korra and said, listen, you need to look at this. You need to see this. The lady that watched your kids, right? The lady that was recruited by the mom, dad to watch your children, photograph your kids, right? Unclothed, photographed and took videos of your kids unclothed, right? And put them out into the group, okay? So apparently the videos and the pictures were distasteful. I'm just going to use the word distasteful because I haven't seen them. But it must have been bad enough to make Korra upset to file a restraining order against this lady. Now, what I don't understand is when you file a restraining order, right? The person that you file the restraining order against can just totally say, okay, I agree, and I accept the restraining order. But this lady is choosing to fight, right? To fight against the restraining order because she actually wants legal permission. I find this very hilarious because you hear a mother say, stay the hell away from my kids, and you hear a hater say, no, I'm not staying away from your kids, okay? As an adult, if someone doesn't want you around their children, right, you would think that the person would say, if the mother doesn't want me around the kids, then I'm not going to be around the kids. But yet she says, no, you're going to have to take me to court and you're going to have to force me to stay away from your children. Can you imagine that for a minute? The lady is fighting against Korra because she wants legal permission to still go around Korra's kids. For what? If you can't stand the mom, why do you want to be around the mother's kids? Doesn't make sense, does it? Okay. Let's read the documents of what Korra Obidi said about this lady. Okay. Here we go. It's two cases. Let me open this one first. This was April, so I'm assuming this must have been the initial. Okay, this was the initial, and apparently she filed violent civil harassment petition back April the 15th of 2024. They had a hearing on May the 6th of 2024, but Korra did not appear. And I'm hearing that she said that it slipped her mind. She had so much going on and it slipped her mind and she did not appear. So the restraining order was dismissed, okay, without prejudice. Now, let me explain what that means. It was dismissed without prejudice. Let's go ahead and pull it up. We're pulling up facts. We're not pulling up something that we're just pulling out of our ass, okay? Right here is a restraining order hearing, and it was supposed to be May 6th at 8:30 a.m. It says the matter is called for hearing. The lady actually showed, Crystal Heskett, she showed, and it says that the response, okay, It says as of 8:56 a.m., there is no appearance by or for the petitioner. So she didn't show. So they dismissed it without prejudice. Right here, you see it. Dismissed without prejudice. Okay? For lack of prosecution, meaning that the prosecutor did not show, the petitioner. So Korra did not show. Okay? All temporary orders, if any, are dissolved. Right? Dismissed without prejudice means that you can file again with prejudice. Right? And I'm pulling this up. A case dismissed with prejudice is over and done with permanently, right? And cannot be brought back to court. But a case that's dismissed without prejudice is quite the opposite, meaning it is not dismissed forever. The person can be tried again, okay? So here we see that it was dismissed without prejudice, meaning that Korra can take this lady back to court, in which she has, okay? All right, now, let's get into what she is accusing, and I want you guys to see me get this. I don't want to just do it, and then I'm pulling it up right in front of you guys from the app, from this thing, okay? It's coming up. Because I don't want people saying, oh, that's not true. We pulled it from the site, okay? It's coming up in a minute. Here he goes. Okay, this is pulled from the site. This was the original restraining order that was filed April the 15th, okay? Korra, age 32, and it gives her address. We're going to skip past that. It gives Crystal address. We're going to skip past that. It gives the kids. Talk about the kids, okay? So basically, she is asking for a restraining order against Crystal, and it's supposed to keep Crystal away from her and her children, okay? It says, how did this person harass you? Korra said, this woman took unclothed photos and videos of my daughters while under the care of their father. She circulated the unclothed photos of my children to her friends, and it ended up on social media. It says, did the person threaten you with the weapon? No. Were you harmed or injured because of the harassment? Yes. Emotionally traumatized. I fell to the floor in shock. Okay. Did the police come? No. Has the person in number 2 harass you at other times? Yes. She harasses me cyberly every day. Okay. Check the orders you want. I am asking the court to order the person to do not do any of the following to me or anyone that's protected, that's listed in 3, and that's the 2 daughters. I am asking the court to order this person to not harass me, intimidate me, molest me, attack me, strike me, stalk me, threaten me, assault me, hit me, abuse me, destroy personal property, or disturb my peace or my children's peace, okay? I am also asking the court to order this person not to contact me either directly or indirectly in any way, including but not limited to in person, by telephone, in writing, by public or private email, by inter office mail, by email, by text, by fax, or by electronic means. Leave me alone is what Korra is asking the court to order this lady to do. Leave me alone. Leave my children alone. Get gone. I don't care if you support mom, dad, but leave me the hell alone and leave my children the hell alone. Okay. I ask that the court order the person to stay at least 100 yards away from me. Give me 50 feet. Get back, because you don't know me like that. Okay. Give me 50 feet. Stay the hell away from me and my children is what Korra is asking the courts to order this lady. Okay. She said, I asked the court to order the person to stay 100 yards away from me, my children, my home, my job, my workplace, my school, my children's school, my children's place of care. And she even put, she put my vehicle and put every vicinity that me or my children are. Leave me alone. Get gone. Don't come around us. You're not welcome here, is what she's saying, okay? She said, if the court orders the person to stay away from all these places above, will he or she still be able to get to his or her home, school, or job? Korra says yes. She can go to her damn house. She can go to her school. She can go to her job. Leave me alone. Don't come around me. I live in a whole nother state than you. You have no business, no dealings with me or my children. Now, if you want to fly to California and eat fish sandwiches on toast with mom, dad, you're welcome to it. But don't come around my kids and don't come around me. You're not welcome, period. Okay? So she's asking for a temporary restraining order. I request that a temporary restraining order, a TRO, is issued against the person to last until the hearing. I am representing form blah, 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 temporary restraining order for the court signature together with the request. Has the person been told that you are going to court to seek the TRO? Court says no. Request to give less than 5 days notice. Court is asking to give less than 5 days notice, but we already know now it was filed in April. She went to court in May. She did not show up. It was dismissed. She redid it, and now they have a court date allegedly in August, okay? I mean, it was continued. After today, it was continued until August, okay? Request, okay, I already said that. No fee for filing of service. The reason why is there should be no filing fee because the person in number 2 has used or threatened to use violence against me, has stalked me, or has acted or spoke in some ways that makes me reasonably fear violence. Now, let me just say this. I don't know this person, Crystal, and I have never heard her speak negatively against Korra. Now, that's just me because no one has sent me no video or recording of her talking about Korra in a bad manner. So I've never heard Crystal talk bad. So I can't even say what the Crystal lady said because I've never heard her say anything bad about Korra with my own ears. I've never heard it. Okay. But if you guys have it on recording and if you want to send it to me, you're welcome to it. But I have never heard it myself. Okay. So I don't know what she's talking about on that one. So it says lawyer fees. I asked the court to order payment of my lawyer fees and court fees. So I'm assuming that she's asking for Crystal to pay the lawyer fees and the court fees. Okay. So anywho, this person must stay at least. Okay, I already said that. And so she signed it on April the 15th, 2004. Okay. So she is basically saying she is cyberbullying me every day. She took photo pictures and took videos of my children in the daddy's care. Okay. So that was that one. Let's see this one. This is straight from the court site. Let me just see. Okay, so on this one, it looks like she asked for a hearing. Okay, this one right here says all denied until the court hearing. Okay, so the temporary restraining order, and what date was this? Oh, this was May 6th because she did not show. Okay, so it was denied. It was denied because there were no hearings. She did not show for the hearing, so it was denied. It was denied. She's since filed, and today she came out, which they haven't updated yet. You know, sometimes it takes 24 hours to update. But as of today, which is May 30th, she came out today and said that everything went well. However, there is a continuance of the matter because she has to do things properly, right? It was apparently some things that was not done properly, or I'm not going to say wasn't done properly, but I don't know exactly the terms that needs to happen. But I'm assuming just by looking at this document that instead of filing a civil case, she needs to file a criminal case. So I think this is just from my own knowledge. I think that the judge is probably saying you're asking for a restraining order. In fact, she should be criminally charged for doing these things to your daughter. Now, this is just Amora saying this. I don't know 100% because y'all know I ain't no real lawyer. I ain't no fake lawyer either, but you know, I be trying my best to break this shit down. But at any rate, I'm thinking that she needs to change it from a civil lawsuit, because 9 times out of 10 in a civil lawsuit, you are asking for monetary gain. You're asking for some type of you're asking for some type of, you're wanting to recoup something, maybe money or something. You want to sue someone, but this girl violated her children's privacy, right? So I think that she needs to file criminally. That's just me saying this. I am not 100% sure. Please do not hold me to that. Now, let's talk about this for a minute. We all heard Mr. Mom Dad come out and say, right, that basically he is siding with Crystal, the lady that he recruited to watch his children. He is taking her side despite the videos and pictures going out of his children. Now, this is where I come in at, and this is why I want to come live, right? This man bitched and complained about the mother of his children showing photos of his kids on social media. He bitched, complained, and flagged her page more than 6 times to get photos of his children deleted from their mother's page and the sister page, right? He bitched, complained, and filed private image privacy violations against them, right? On the mother and the sister page with them celebrating family, right? But yet Crystal has said, allegedly, that she has gotten permission from him to share the photos of the girls with other people on social media. Where's the outrage from Justin now, huh? Why is Justin taking the side of Crystal, who shared his children unclothed? But apparently she didn't just, now this is all allegedly because I didn't hear it. I only heard of it. Apparently it wasn't just the children that he shared, that she shared. She also shared his dirty house, filthy refrigerator, nasty, disgusting, molded things in the refrigerator. She showed that Justin was breaking apart. He's unclean, living in an unhealthy environment, and have his children there. But this is supposed to be Mom Dad, Mr. Mom Dad, Mr. Perfect, Mr. I deserve to have my children full time and no visitation to the mom, okay? Because I'm the better parent, right? But apparently she filmed his nasty home with molded things in his nasty refrigerator that he was feeding his children out of, okay? Right? But yet he defended this woman, Crystal, He's even called her his nanny. He's referred to Crystal as the nanny that he flew all the way from PA to Los Angeles for him to, I don't know, go out and have fun, okay? Do whatever he was doing. He's not even outraged. Matter of fact, he came out and spoke against Korra and said if she was so worried about the pictures, why she didn't show up in court. And he tried to tell everybody that it was fake, it was fraud. She had no case. The thing about it is, if he really want to be a peaceful parent, like he says, oh, I want to co-parent in peace. If he wanted to co-parent in peace, he would have jumped on the bandwagon with the mother of his children, and he would have also asked the court to keep this woman away from him and his kids. But yet, he took Crystal's side because he sees no wrong with Crystal, the woman that he invited in his home around his children, a stranger that he met on social media. He invited her in the home with his children, and he okayed the photos and videos, the disgusting photos and videos from what I'm hearing. Again, I have not seen them, but the disgusting photos and videos that I'm hearing about, he allowed her to share them with other people. Apparently, she was trying to potty train Athena. Athena kept getting up, and apparently she shoved Athena. Now, I don't even really want to talk about it because I'm only talking hearsay, okay? I really don't want to. Until I see the videos, I don't want to give a description. Now, if you guys have the video, and I don't even want to see the videos. I don't. Because I may go looking for Crystal, okay? So I don't want to see the videos. Don't show me the videos. But I don't want to really speak of the videos. I just heard they were disgusting, okay? And I've learned to don't repeat everything you hear because some people just don't put out truthful information. Some people, they exaggerate. They exaggerate and they don't tell the truth about everything, okay? So I don't want to go into great details about something that I have not seen for myself, okay? But apparently they were bad enough for Korra to want a restraining order, okay? Now, not only did dad defend Crystal for taking the photos, he says, oh, there is no nude photos and anybody can take pictures of a child in the tub. Now, dad said it's out his own mouth. There's nothing wrong with taking pictures of kids bathing. People do it all the time. They're not inappropriate or whatever, right? But what he also is defending, he says she does not have a criminal record, okay? He said the photos of her in a prison jumpsuit was photoshopped. That's what he says. Now, I've seen the photo of her in a jumpsuit. I do not know if it's photoshopped or not. Matter of fact, no, I'm not going to do it online with y'all. I don't want y'all to see what I do. Anyway. But apparently, it is true that she has a criminal record, but yet he's come out to defend her and say, no, she doesn't have a criminal record. Korra and her fans are lying. She's fine. It's all lies. The thing about it is the fact that he's downplaying a criminal being in his home around his children tells me he's not that great, awesome father that he thinks he is, okay? Because, listen, even if he don't know 100%, he would say, you know what? I don't know of this 100%, but if I find out that it's true, she would not be allowed around my kids. But yet he didn't say that. He came out in defense of her. Matter of fact, he even stepped a little further and said, I talked to the FBI, and the FBI said, Crystal is not a criminal. Crystal did not take in, explicit photos of my children. Crystal is fine. Crystal is fine. So he defended this. Now, here's the thing. If the photo, or should I say the restraining order goes through, if the judge, after seeing the videos and the photos, right? After seeing the videos and the photos, if the judge warrant this order for Crystal to stay away, I wonder, will the mom, dad, cat, dog, thick neck, Mr. Korra Obidi come out and denounce Crystal? I wonder, will he come out his mouth and say, I was wrong? The woman that was around my kids is unsafe. Do you think he will? Do you think he will come out and say that? Well, let me just give you my opinion. I don't think he will. And let me tell you why. I believe because of his bitterness toward his ex, he will co-sign anybody that goes against Korra. Anybody, okay? Okay? He will co-sign with anybody else that goes against Korra. Now, he won't co-sign with me. He probably won't co-sign with you. But if you dragged the mother of his kids for filth, I don't care if you got on an orange jumpsuit, a tan jumpsuit, a brown jumpsuit, a purple jumpsuit, a red jumpsuit. He will co-sign your bullshit, okay? Because of his bitterness, his dislike, his envy and jealousy for his ex, he will co-sign with a criminal. He will disregard the facts that's in his face. He will disregard and won't give a damn if he's being told that this person is a criminal around his children. He won't even care about that. If you're batching his ex, he will invite you into his home, okay? He will invite you around his children. Does that sound like a good father to you? Does that sound like someone that wants to co-parent in peace to you? Or does that sound like if you hate my ex as much as I envy my ex, you're welcome in my space? Because that's what he's saying. That is what he's giving off. If you drag my ex, you are welcome in my space. Somebody said, Amora, he can't go against Crystal because she has dirt on him. Remember, she took the photos of his home and even dirty refrigerator with mold and distributed to their group. I think she has more receipts. But that makes him even a worse father, okay? Because he's worried about his own reputation over the safety of his children. You don't even know what other photos this woman took of the kids. Because why in the hell would the nanny take pictures of children and share it with other people? For the life of me, what was she trying to prove? Did they have like wingworms on them or something? Scratches, marks? Like, why is the nanny taking photos? Why? Now, I don't babysit people's kids, right? I have my own grandkids. I have my own children that's grown now and my own grandkids. I take pictures of them for memories, right? But I don't take pictures of them using the bathroom and taking a bath and sharing it with people. For what? Who? What? Why? They're not even your own kids or your grandkids. Can you imagine? You're taking a picture of someone else's children bathing. Someone else's children on the pot. Somebody else's. You do what you want to do with your own kids, right? You do what you want to do with your own grandkids. But these are not your children. They belong to a person that you can't even stand, apparently, allegedly, right? You cannot stand this woman. Now, my belief, right? If a person can't stand the mother, do you think that they can truly have love, care, concern for her children? Think about that for a minute. A person can't stand you. I ain't talking about a little bit. I'm talking about, it's been said that this woman has drugged Korra for filth. Again, I haven't heard it, but I've heard that she's bullied Korra and drug her for filth. Why would she even want to be around Korra's children? That's what I want to know. Why? Why would she even want to be around these children and she can't stand their mother? And why would somebody come all the way from PA to California to babysit your damn kids? I can see if you live in the same neighborhood or even 15 or 20 minutes away and you're helping somebody out. But you fly your ass all the way from PA to California to watch somebody's kids. That's suspect right there. They ain't even your grandkids. Who does that? Who? Come on, y'all. Are you going to volunteer to fly somewhere to watch your favorite content creators' children? Huh? Oh, I'm going to go watch Beyonce kids or Cardi B kids. Cardi, I'll do it. Just send me a ticket and I'll house sit for you, clean, cook, and watch your kids. It sounds weird, doesn't it? Huh? You don't know me like that. He don't know her. But yet, he says, come on, I'll pay for you to come. Since you bashed my kid's mother, I like you and you're welcome to come around. That sounds sick, doesn't it? Because it is. It's sick behavior. So at any rate, that's what happened today. Korra went to court. She said it was a good court date. She said they continued the case, which means it's not thrown out. Okay, she has a lawyer. The judge probably said, you need to fix this, fix this, fix. The judge probably told her everything that needs to be fixed or corrected. And it's going to be a hearing. So that's a good thing. Okay. A continuation is not a bad thing. Sometimes the judge allow you to get your shit together. Okay. Okay. Sometimes the judge say, well, you know what? This may have been filed on the wrong form. If you fix it and file it like this, or this, you know what I mean? He probably gave them some type of guidance and it's going to be continued. Or she may need to bring the videos and the pictures to court. Whatever the case may be, it was a continuance. If it was a lie, I'm not even going to say a lie, but if it was insignificant, the judge would have threw the shit out. So it had to be some validity to it for it to be continued. Okay. Again, I say, if it was a frivolous claim, the judge would have threw it out. But the fact that it has some type of validity to it, he's going to hear it. He or she is willing to hear it at a later date. And that's what they're doing. Okay. Now, let's move on to back to the court papers of the divorce. Now, I don't know this lady. Her name is Marian, I think that's what they call her. I don't really listen to her, anything like that. Just letting you guys know. But someone sent me a post where she made on YouTube, on Facebook, saying that it is a lie that Justin tried to take the kids away from Korra. That it's a lie. And she even said, show me in the paperwork. She says, I have all the paperwork. You guys are lying. You guys are lying on this innocent man. Well, she didn't call him innocent, but somewhat like that, right? She says he has never tried to file to get the kids away from the mother. She said it's quite the opposite. She said Korra filed to keep the kids away from the dad, but the dad never filed to keep the kids away from the mother. She said it's a lie. And I dare you to show me one paperwork that said that he wanted the kids away from the mom. Hold on a second. Let me drink my water. Okay. All right. So let's just take a look because she said it is not in the court order, right? For the kids to not be around their mom. Now, let me just check. Let me just say this. Let me say this. This was a temporary order. So now I don't know if she's trying to say because it was a temporary order that he wasn't trying to take the kids on a temporary basis, but he definitely asked the court to take away the kids from their mother and for her to have no visitation. But we are going to show you that because she said that there was nowhere in the paperwork where he was asking for that. Okay. So, and he did it 3 times. He did it 3 times. Not just 1, but 3. Okay. He did it 3 times. All right, let's go. Let me see. What is he asking for the court? Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Let me just find it. Okay, I may have to go up to the front. All right, hold on, you guys. This is the first order. This is the request for the domestic violence restraining order. Person asking for protection, Dr. Justin Dean, his phone number. The person you want to be protected from, Chuckawufanya Dean, okay? And he put all her information, relationship to the person. We are married, registered domestic partner, okay? He also, he said, we have children together, other restraining order and court cases. He said, yes. If given information below and attach a copy, okay, he's just putting are there any restraining orders currently in place or that have expired in the last 6 months? Example, did the police give you a restraining order that lasts a few days? Do you have one from the criminal court? He says yes. I guess he got a restraining order on the day she filed for a divorce and it expired August the 19th. So you already know this was done out of being vindictive anyway. He filed a restraining order on her because she would file a restraining order on him. Okay. But anyway, he says, describe the abuse. I went over all of this. Most recent abuse. We said that. Okay. How often? He goes on to that. Has the person abused you in any other way? Yes, he did all that. Police give more details. Okay, he did that. And it was no abuse against him. It was all the bullshit complaining, the stupid shit he was saying about the kids, okay? About, oh, the damn car seat was face backwards. She didn't hold the kid head properly, and the kid was about to choke to death online and all types of bullshit, basically. Whoever helped him write this need to go back to school because it was all bullshit, okay? So whoever helped him do this was bullshit, okay? So anyway, let's see. Other people protected. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Order to not abuse. No contact order. Ask the judge. I asked the judge. Okay, listen. He said, choose the order that you want a judge to make. Okay. Order not to abuse. Check. No content, check. And he said, I asked the judge to order the person in number 2 to not contact me or anyone listed in number 8. Let's go back and see. Okay, no one is listed in number 8 on this one, but hold your horses. Hold your horses because it's others, okay? Check all that apply. So he asked, so on this one, he says, to stay away from me, my home, my job, my vehicle, my children's school or childcare, my workplace, 100 yards. That's what he wanted, right? Okay. And it says other order. This is the other order. Again, this was for August the 11th. Other order. He wanted the court to order Korra to discontinue using Facebook Live or any other social media to record our children and harass and defame me. So this man, I don't even know if I pointed this out before, but he asked the court in August 11th of 2022 for the judge. It says right here, listen, choose the orders with an S that you want a judge to make. Order not to abuse, no contact order, stay away order, right? And other order. He wanted the judge to order Korra to discontinue using Facebook Live or any social media to record our children and harass and defame me. Now, this wasn't for both of them to discontinue Facebook. He wanted the judge to discontinue Korra from using Facebook, or he wanted the judge to order Korra to discontinue using Facebook Live or any social media to record our children and harass and defame me. So he ordered the court, or he asked the judge to order Korra to stop videotaping the children. Not him, but Korra. Get it right, okay? He says, I request an order she may not identify me, my business, or make any reference to me and my practice. So basically, he asked the court to basically gag Korra from mentioning anything that happened to him, her, by him. And let me tell you something about this order that I'm reading right here. This is nothing but a guilty ass fucking conscience right here. Now, listen, I hold a damn master's degree in the United States, so I ain't no dummy. This says nothing but my fucking ass is guilty. I'm guilty. Anytime you order the court to have someone not mention your name, especially when you didn't mention their name, when you have spoke on them, but you turn around and order the court to shut this person up from talking about you and anything dealing with you, you are guilty of something. He wants the court to stop her from being able to speak her truth about shit that happened by his hands, okay? This is a guilty, this right here is guilty. It's this part right here, I request an order she may not identify me, my business, or make any reference to me and my practice. He's basically saying, Judge, I would like for you to order my ex-wife or soon-to-be ex to shut the fuck up talking about me, but I want to continue defaming her, but I want you to order her silence. When you want to order someone silence, when you've been in a relationship with them, that means you are afraid of something coming out of their mouth that you don't want no one else to hear. Okay, period. That's what that means. Okay. Now, let's carry on. He also asked the judge to allow me to record our calls or communicate the person makes to me when those calls or communication violates this restraining order. He literally wanted permission to record their conversations just so he can share it in his groups or to other bloggers so they can put out the shit that she say. He wanted permission from the court. This man was literally asking permission from the court to violate Korra. He wanted to be able to secretly record Korra and share it with bloggers just so he could say, I got a court order that says that I can record our conversations, right? So he can share it with bloggers and his friends, okay? He also asked the court, now this is just this one, because I don't see where he actually asked for no visitation in this one, but we're going to continue on because he did ask for it in others because I've read it. But anyway, let's continue right quick. I know I've done this before, but I'm going to do it again. He asked also for court lawyer fees. I asked that the person in number 2, Korra, pay for some or all of my lawyer fees and costs. And he also asked the judge to order Korra to go to a 52-week batters intervention program. So basically, he's saying he's a battered, abused spouse. And he wanted the judge to order Korra to go to a 52-week batter intervention program. The goal of the program is to stop abuse. So he wanted Korra to be ordered to go to a program to stop abusing him. Okay? That's what he asked. For Korra to have to attend, and it said that she would have to attend. It was a in-person. So she couldn't do it online. She couldn't do it, video call. She had to go in person to this 52-week batters program. Oh, he wanted her down bad. You hear me? He wanted that. Okay. All right, let's continue. Let me just make sure. Oh, right here. Listen. Listen. Request for child custody and visitation order. You see this? Name, Dr. Justin Dean. Other parent, which is number 2, Chukwufanya Dean. That's Korra. Number 3, child custody. I asked the court for custody as follows. The 2 children. It says legal custody to person who makes decisions about health, education, and welfare. He checked dad. Physical custody. Person who wants the child to live with dad. Right? He asked to change the current court order. The current court order was they both had custody. I want to change a current child custody or visitation order, case number 22STR01872, LA. Explain your current order and why you want to change it. Our children are in danger. Okay? He wanted to change the current custody order that gave both of them legal custody to where he wanted it to be him right here, dad. Okay, let's continue. Because it says, okay, children address, we're not going to talk about that. Other custody case, yes. Domestic violence, divorce. Okay, hold on. Okay, he did not do that one. Okay, this is what he asked for. Supervised visits. I asked that the visitation in number 9 be supervised by a professional supervisor. So right here, he was asking. Wait a minute. Hold on. So on this one, he wanted the visitation. He wanted her. Oh, right here. I knew I missed something. I'm sorry, you guys. All right, so listen. Let's go back. So you see how right here he asked for legal custody to be him, awarded to the dad. Physical custody awarded to the dad of the said children, Athena Dean, June Dean. He asked for custody to be awarded to him. Down here, it says visitation. I asked the court to order that the person in number 2 have the following temporary visitation rights. No visitation until the hearing. Now, let's do some math right quick. Korra had the baby in February. She left in March, but she had the baby in February, the last day of February, the 28th. So March 28th. Okay, let me see. February, March, April, May, June, July. So the baby 5 months old, and he asked for the court to award him temporary custody of the 2 children. Temporary custody into the court hearing, and for Korra to have no visitation with her 5-month-old child. Okay. Right here. No visitation. I don't know if Marion can read English. I don't know. She can write it because she said there was no court order to take the kids from Korra. Okay. Now, again, this was temporarily, it was a temporary order, but he asked for temporary legal, physical, meaning he wanted the kids to live with him and for him to be primarily responsible for the children and for no visitation to be given to Korra. He asked for that. And he even put up here because our children are in danger. He wanted to change the current custody order for him, the kids to live with him in August. She left him and filed for divorce in March. He asked for this in August. He wanted Korra to have no visitation. It doesn't say, it says no visitation until the hearing. Now, it doesn't say no visitation after the hearing, and it doesn't say the following visitation or whatever, right? It says no visitation until the hearing. However, when you keep going, it says on number 12 that he asked that the visitation in number 9 be supervised by a professional supervisor. Let's go back to number 9. Right here, he put no visitation, and then he put that he asked for the visitation. So it says no visitation until the hearing, until the hearing, right? Until the hearing. And then the visitation, he wanted to be supervised. Now, I don't know if he's asking for the visitation to be supervised, meaning that after the hearing that the visitation be supervised. But here it goes. It says supervised visitation. I asked that the visitation in number 9 be supervised by a professional supervisor. Okay. So he basically told the court he did not feel that Korra was a good mom and the kids was in danger. Now, this was in August because we ain't finished. Okay. We are not finished. All right. Now, let's go out of this one because she said that it didn't happen. This was in August. Now let's go to his other ex parte because he filed 3 times, remember? Now that was in August. He did another one in well, let's go to January. This might not be okay. Let's go. Let's try to keep it in order. That was August. Hold on. Okay. So now January. Okay. January, emergency order of custody visitation. Okay, court order. The order in temporary emergency ex parte apply to the proceeding and must be personally served with all documents. All right, this is a request for order, child custody of the 2 said children, right? This their names and all this stuff. All right, he asked for child custody, legal custody, physical custody, no visitation to mother pending hearing. Now, this is a separate order. This is not the same order. This is of January 2023, January 19, 2023. He again asked the court to have legal and physical custody awarded to him and for no visitation right here. Oh, I don't know if you see my marker. No visitation to the mother pending the hearing. The children are subjected to danger by inattentive parent and neglect. Okay? That's what he put. All right? He asked for it again in January. I don't know why she said that he was not trying to take the kids from. And listen, he even put on here, I do declare, da, 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 da. Oh, listen. Look, y'all, somebody take a screenshot of this right quick and post this up under Marion's comments, right? Let me just read this right quick. I, Justin Dean, do declare I am the respondent in the underlying matter. If called upon to testify, I could and would testify to the following facts as being with my own personal knowledge. as to those facts stated on information and beliefs. I believe them to be true and correct. I offer my declaration in lieu of personal testimony pursuant all these court rules or whatever. I make this declaration in support of temporary emergency order. I request the court for the following. Can someone please screenshot this? I make this declaration in support of temporary emergency orders. I request the court for the following: sole legal custody to the father, sole physical custody to the father, no visitation to the mother pending hearing. We currently, by agreement, share 50-50 custody, alternating weeks of our two children. He was asking for that to be overthrown, which means the 50-50 be overthrown, and he wanted full custody. Now, again, it was temporarily, but he asked for it. Okay? 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3. Now, somebody have said 4. I have not seen the 4th time he asked, but he did ask 3 times to the court that I can attest to. Okay? At the time, June was 3 and Athena was 10 months. Now, he asked when Athena was 5 months and again when she was 10 months old. He asked for sole. I don't know if you understand what sole means, but it means sole means single, him. Single sole custody to him. Not partial, not joint, sole custody. Sole custody to him, sole custody, physical and legal, and no visitation to the mother. Again, it was pending hearing, but the Marion lady said that he never tried to take the kids from Korra. He did 3 times, because let me tell you, if the judge would have approved of this, he would have played on this order awarding temporary custody, and it would have changed to full custody. Okay? You ask for temporary custody, and once you get the temporary custody is just temporary until you go to a hearing. And then once you go to a hearing, you want the judge to make what's temporary permanent. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do I need to say that again? What you ask for in a temporary custody, you're asking temporarily, until the judge hear the case. Once the judge hear the case, you are hoping that the judge turn temporary orders into permanent. I'm going to say it one more time for those in the back. Okay? So Miriam said he did not try to take the kids from Korra. It says temporarily, because temporarily is just until you the judge hear it in court. Once the judge hear it in court, the intentions for the hearing from the petitioner, which was Justin, the intentions is for the judge to make the temporary order permanent. He wanted full custody, sole, legal, and physical, no visitation to the mom. He wanted that temporary order to be permanent. So I don't understand if she does not understand English, but please someone screenshot this section where he says, I make this declaration in support of temporary emergency orders. I request the court for the following. Screenshot: sole legal to the father, sole physical to the father, no visitation to the mom, pending court, to where he would have to try to convince the judge that it is in the best interest of the children if they were in his custody. Okay? Period. That's what he was asking for. So for her to say he was not trying to take the children from Korra, indeed he was. Absolutely he was. Okay? Indeed he was. It even says here, parties have fully executed a judgment December 2022, pending entry of judgment, agreeing to dismiss the mutual temporary restraining orders and impose terms and conditions on use of social media with the children, all of which she continues to violate, thus necessitating this order, request for order. So basically, he's saying here they had initially agreed to drop the orders, both temporary orders, the DV orders. They had initially agreed to drop it, right? And impose terms and conditions of use on social media, which she continues to violate it. Thus mean the reason for this order is because he's asking, he said, yeah, I know, we agreed to drop it. But since she is in violation of these orders, I'm asking for these orders to be changed, basically, okay? She said, did Korra get temporary custody when they first separated? Do you remember at one time she had the kids for 30 days? Listen, the reason why she got kids for she was able to get the kids for the 30 days is because she filed a order on him for taking the children, right? She filed a restraining order because he took the kids from her. The judge found out that she had only been breastfeeding. I mean, the kid was only like 2 weeks old or something like that, right? So he basically took the baby from a breastfeeding mom. The judge was mad because who does that, right? What good ass father take a child from a breastfeeding mother? The judge was mad and ordered him to stay away for 30 days. Now, my own opinion is he probably said 30 days so that the mother and child could bond and that she could breastfeed without him trying to steal her children again or, kidnap the kids or whatever you want to call it. He took the kids. He took the kids from her and would not tell her where he was. Now, how the fuck do you take somebody's child and don't tell them where you are? That yells bad person right off the rip. You are a bad person if you take someone's children away, man or female. Even if you are a female and you take your kids away and don't tell the father where you guys are, you a bad person too. Okay? You don't have a right to steal your children and not let the other parent know where you are. Hence why the judge make you legally tell the father or the mother of your children your whereabouts, your location. Here in America, you can't just move from California to North Carolina without letting the other parent know and getting permission, to be honest with you, to move. You can't do it. If you share children together, they have to be in agreement with you taking their children. Now, a lot of parents probably don't know that they can go back to court and get you in trouble because a lot of people probably do move without the other parent's knowledge. However, you're supposed to let the other parent know that you are moving because you are taking their children. If y'all didn't have kids together, it doesn't matter what you do. But when you got kids together, that other parent needs to know your whereabouts. Unfortunately, they just do. Right? Unless they have a restraining order to stay the hell away from you because they've been deemed to be abusive. If they're abusive, then I do think the judge may excuse you telling them where you are. But if they're not being found abusive or anything and you guys share custody, you have to let them know where you're going. If you move from California to North Carolina, you have to give the kid's father your whereabouts. You have to. It's law. You have to here in America. Okay? So, on top of all of this, then he gave his reasons of why he think that she's such a horrible person. I already read this bullshit. And like I said, anybody that helped him write this is, they need to go back to some sort of school because it was written like a fifth grader. To literally to be going before the judge, it was written like a fifth grader, okay? It was bullshit. All of it was bullshit. No merits whatsoever. My infant daughter was in a forward-facing car seat. So who gives a fuck? Did she have an accident? Was she unsafe? Did anything happen to her? Well, why the fuck are you bringing it up? And the thing about it is, he says on August the 4th, he's saying this shit in January, that on August the 4th, she was in a forward-facing car seat. Is she still alive in January? So who gives a fuck what happened in August? Huh? Huh? Like, it was so petty. They went back. Oh, she got the baby head bobbing and weaving. I thought she was going to stop breathing. Well, did she? Okay, then why are you talking about it? Did she stop breathing? Because if she didn't stop breathing 5 months ago, why are you bringing it up now? She didn't hold her head properly. She left the room for 20 minutes and left them alone. Okay, well, what happened? What? Like, all of it was reaching. They needed something so bad to pin on her that they reached in a cookie jar and pulled out bullshit. Like, to be honest with you, that's how I know a lawyer didn't help him with this, because a lawyer would have said, are you kidding me right now? It says September. Now, this was filed January the 19th of 2023. Let me tell you how petty this mother sucker is. He went back to September of 2022. How many months between September and October? September, October, November, December, January. 4 months. He went back and said, Korra was on live and June asked for help because she needed to poop. Her request went unanswered because she was focused on her audience. June then walked in the background with her pants around her ankles, exposing her full nudity. So fucking what? So the baby should be ripped from the mama because she went to the bathroom and left her pants down by her ankles. She's a bad mom? Well, if that's the case, goddamn it, come get my 22 and 32-year-old right now, okay? Come get their ass and put them in another home. Even though they grown, come get them. Come get them and get them another mom. Because if you want the kids taken away from her from this bullshit, then I should have lost my kids 11 times, okay? Because I told y'all, well, listen, let me not incriminate my damn self, okay? But this joker reached back. He filed this January the 19th. And listen, this joker said August the 6th, August the 19th, August the 14th, August the 27th, 22nd, August the 26th, August the 28th, September the 7th, September the 8th, September the 11th, September the 13th, September the 18th, September the 19th. This is a stalker. He even went to June 21. He even went back from June 21st of 2022. If anything, the judge should have said, what the fuck are you doing? You filed an emergency custody order for the kids to be stripped from their mother, and you went back to August the prior year on some bullshit that didn't happen and gone. Now, wait a minute. This joker said, oh, this happened in April. On April 24th, on April 26th, on August the 2nd, August the 6th, August the 19th, August the 14th, August the 19th, August the 22nd, August the 26th, August the 28th, September the 7th, September the 8th, September the 11th, September the 13th. This is a stalker. The judge should have automatically charged him for stalking. The judge should have charged him for stalking. I could see if he went and found. Now, this says emergency order, y'all. Emergency meaning I need this to take place right now, right? You would have thought him filing for emergency custody order is because something just happened right now. She left our kid at home and went to Paris for 10 damn days. Okay. I needed a mercy order because they found my daughter on day 3 and somebody heard her crying and they got her or some shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? But he goes back 6-7 months prior and asks for something emergency. He asked for something emergency. The last thing that happened before he filed this was October. On October the 20th, she placed a large bowl of salad in front of our infant daughter and walked away. Athena grabbed cabbage and then started to choke on it. Mother removed the cabbage from her mouth. All on Facebook. So fucking what? Child, my son almost swallowed a damn penny. While you playing? Shit. And when I didn't have money, Lord, thank you, Jesus, that I ain't in that situation now. Thank you, Lord, Father God. But we lived in a 1-bedroom roach-infested trailer, okay? My son was on the ground crawling one day on the floor, the carpet. We had brown carpet. He was on the floor crawling, and then he stopped, and he started messing with something. I'm like, what the hell is he messing with? My son was playing with a dead-ass roach. So should I have lost my children? Should I have lost my son because he was playing with a dead roach that blended in with the carpet? Huh? Should I have lost my son? Should I have lost my son because he was playing with a dead roach? And had I not called him in time, he probably would have ate that damn thing. You hear me? Should I have lost my son? She walked away. The baby grabbed cabbage. Mother removed cabbage out the mouth. Period. End of story. The mother removed it. She solved it. Good job, Mom. Good job. She didn't have to go to the hospital. The paramedics ain't have to come in and resuscitate her. You understand what I'm saying? Mother removed it, period. Why is it even a topic? Huh? Come on, you guys. Hey, look, choking hazard due to neglect. She placed a large bowl of salad in front of our infant daughter and walked away. Oh, Lord, condemn her. Stone her. Stone her from walking away from a bowl of damn salad, okay? Athena grabbed the cabbage and ate it and started choking on it. Mother removed the cabbage from her mouth. Okay, case solved. Problem solved. The mom removed the cabbage. Okay, now what? What is your complaint? Did the mama let her choke to death on the cabbage? Or did she take the cabbage out her damn mouth? That's what I'm saying. A lawyer would not have allowed this petty bullshit to go forward, okay? Okay? He even put in here Sunday, October the 17th. I was carving pumpkins. Now, let me read it the way he wrote it, okay? Let me read it the way he wanted the judge to read it, okay? I'm going to read number 41 the way he wanted the judge to read this, okay? On Sunday, October the 17th, 2022, I, being the good father, perfect father that I am, was carving pumpkins on Facebook Live with my amazing children. And I announced, hey, you guys, it's time to go to your lovely mother's house. And the kids' response was, I don't want to stay at mommy's house. I want to stay with you, Dad. You're the better parent. I want to be with you. You take care of me. You keep me clean and you feed me. I don't want to go with mommy because I'm going to be neglected. This is how he wanted the judge to read this. I'm going to be abused, neglected because of her social media. I want to stay with you. Okay? So the next day, the petitioner on her Facebook Live accused me of grooming her to say that. The next day, The horrible mother of my children went online and said, I groomed her to say she wanted to stay with daddy. So just to make me appear as a bad parent, because Your Honor, you know I'm not a bad parent. You saw that I was carving pumpkins with them. Would a bad parent carve pumpkins, Your Honor? Your Honor, would a bad parent carve pumpkins? She didn't want to go with her mother. He put this bullshit in here. You know how many times the kids might say, even if you live in the same house, right? If you're still married to each other. No, mommy, I want to go to the store with you. I don't want to stay home with daddy. So should that go in a fucking, excuse my French, but should that go in a divorce paper or emergency custody orders? She didn't even want to go with her daddy to Walmart. She wanted to stay with me. She says, no, I don't want to go to go to Walmart with mommy. I want to stay with daddy because she don't really like her mommy. What? He literally put this in here. The response was, I don't want to stay at mommy's house. I want to stay with daddy. He put this in this order, y'all. That's how you further know a lawyer didn't have shit to do with this, because ain't no lawyer. A lawyer gonna be like, Mom, Dad, are you serious? You really want to put this bullshit in this paper? Huh? Do you really want to put this in here? Because the judge is going to think that you are a whole joke. You literally reached in the cookie jar and pulled out crumbs. You pulled out crumbs because that's all it is. Crumbs. The dude was reaching for crumbs. All of this is crumbs. Crumbs. All of it is crumbs. Exposure nudity online. Athena sustained a head injury. The kids was unattended and bleeding by the pool. Oh my God. Further recent acts of abuse and neglect. Choking hazard due to neglect. This one, you know, this one got me. My peace of mind is disturbed by her online harassment of me and constant neglect of our children, right? His peace of mind. She keeps going live. I can't stop her from going live. She's disturbing my peace. I keep getting these notifications that she's live again. I can't sleep, Your Honor. I can't eat. I can't even go to work from watching her all day. She's disturbing my peace. I don't have no peace of mind. Why you don't have peace of mind? Because it's a nighttime going live today. I can't keep up with her. I gotta hit record and shit all day long. She don't have no skills. So she keep hitting live. It's messing with my peace. I have no peace. Your Honor, no peace. Well, shouldn't you just sign off of social media? No. Why? Because she's still on there. I want her to sign off. Your Honor, please make her sign off. Please make her sign off. Tell her it's either her, it's either the kids or social media, Your Honor. Tell her, please. It's either the kids or social media. She's disturbing my peace. And if my peace is disturbed, it harms our children. Huh? I've done everything possible to de-escalate these matters, including reaching a stipulation containing provision prohibiting violation of child privacy, disclosure of divorce proceedings and information, and negative statements about the other party. Since signing the judgment, the mother has violated our agreement multiple times, and worse yet, continues to go live. She continues to go live, and I can't take it. She go live and drop subliminals and hurt my feelings, and it's disturbing my peace. I can't, Your Honor. My peace mean a lot to me. I'm so stressed. I'm losing my hair. I'm aging in dog years. She called me a thick-necked cat dog. She's disturbing my peace. I just want to be a mom, dad, Your Honor. I want to be a mom, dad. She's disturbing my peace. I can't take it. Y'all make me do this shit. I swear. The pettiness of it all. I cannot believe Justin found this shit. But let's go to the next one. Oh, wait a minute. He says, I pray the court issue an order restraining her from further acts of abuse and awarding me temporary legal and physical custody in order to stabilize the children in the event DCSFS do remove the children from the mother's care. You see this bullshit? Let's ponder on this statement for a minute. Number 44. I pray the court issue an order restraining her from further acts of abuse and awarding me temporary legal and physical custody in order to stabilize the children in the event that DCFS do remove the children from the mother, right? But see, y'all can't see this, right? Because it's invisible. Only I can read the next line because it's invisible, right? But let me read it. It says, it's invisible. Y'all can't read it. It's okay. I'll finish it for you. I'll read it for you. Only my eyes can see it. Y'all can't see it. And the judge probably didn't see it either, but I see it. It says, let me read the last sentence again, and I'm going to tell you what the next sentence say, okay? I pray the court issue an order restraining her from further acts of abuse and awarding me temporary legal and physical custody in order to stabilize the children in the event DCFS do remove the children from the mother's care, because I have asked 257,000 people to call CPS on her to get the kids taken away. I know y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that statement, but I do. Because I have asked, I requested 257,000 of my followers to call CPS on her ass every day. Okay? Your Honor. So they gonna take the children because these 257,000 people is on her neck. They sweating her every move. They calling CPS every chance they get. 257,000 people is on board, baby. They calling CPS every minute, honey. Okay? He asked for the kids to be stabilized because he thought DCFS was going to take the kids from the mom. Why? Is because he ordered 257,000 people to contact CPS and report the mother for not wiping June's ass when she took a shit, okay? For not removing the bowl of cabbage, right? For not holding the child head properly, right? For putting the kid on the countertop. All this bullshit. He literally thought the kids were going to be taken away, right? And the judge said, get somebody else to do it. The judge said, get somebody else to do it. I ain't signing this bullshit. All right? So now that was in January. Okay? So again, he did it in August. He did it in January. And I want to say he did it again in, let's see when he did it again. Was it October, you guys? It was August. Wait a minute. I know he did it 3 times. Okay, hold on. Was this in July? Let me see. I know he did it in August, but did he do it in July too? Or was it October? Let me see. It's taking a minute to come through. We done with Crystal. Get hers out of there. Oh, this was July 21st. This is his response to him dodging the divorce papers and he finally getting them. This was his response, but we already went over this. You know, I didn't read this to y'all. I didn't read this. Okay. I don't know why I didn't, but on his response, because this is request for respondent's preliminary declaration of disclosure. So this is his response, right? This was Justin's response from the divorce to respondent Justin Wade Dean and his attorney of record. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see who this was filed by right quick. It don't say. Okay, hold on. Anyway, it says right here. It says parties elect to have the case heard at signature resolution father to advance 0-day cost subject to relocation, reimbursement, and without prejudice, attorney fees and costs. Wait a minute, hold on. Parties elect to have this case heard at signature resolution father to advance, and it just says 0-day or 2-day. I don't know what that is. A 7-day cost. I think it says 0-day cost subject to relocation, reimbursement, and without prejudice, attorney fees and costs. I don't know what that means. But then right here, I don't know if I read this part right here where it says parties shall remain in individual therapy, not subject to the waiver of patient psychiatrist privilege, father and mother to enroll in any online parenting course, parties to communicate via counsel only, father to exercise visitation with both June and Athena so father to exercise visitation with both June and Athena during play therapy time when a pediatric nurse is present, and all other formal agreeable by the parties via counsel. Parties via counsel to confirm, to meet and confer. All is she goes of case. All in all is she's of case. I don't know what that means. Pediatric nurse to perform child exchange in the place manner designated by the nurse. So apparently July the 21st, the father was only given visitations that was supervised by the nurse. It looks like it says father to exercise visitations with both June and Athena forthwith during play therapy time when a pediatric nurse is present. All other something agreeable by parties via counsel. Parties via counsel to confirm, to meet and confer all she goes of case. Pediatric nurse to perform child exchange in the place designated by the nurse. So apparently in July, he was only given visitations, and it had to be supervised by a nurse, a pediatric nurse, and it had to be, the exchange had to be in a place designated by the nurse. That's what this says. She said when they first separated, the nurse had to do the exchange with them. Okay, yep, that's what it says on this order. I didn't know that. I did not know that. So, yep, that's what this says, that they actually, he only had, whatever. So it says TRO to remain in place subject to these exceptions or for peaceful exchange of the children. Okay. But anyway, what was I about to show y'all? I was about to show you. Oh, I was trying to find the third one. Why did I get in this? I was trying to show you the third ex parte. So he did August, he did January. When was the third ex parte? Let me find out. Let's find out the third ex parte, because he asked for the same shit in every last one of them. Okay. January, August. October. Here it goes right here. October the 25th. Ex parte. Here we go. Okay. Request for order. Temporary emergency custody. Child custody visitation. Okay. Right here. Notice of hearing to Korra. Right. All right. Request for order. This one says restraining order information. This says petition and respondent. Okay, hold on. Visitation, child custody. Child custody. They were asking for legal and physical. And it says the order that I request are in the best interest of the child because seek declaration of Justin Dean. Petitioner has caused head injury to Athena, repeatedly exposed them online, used corporal punishment, and is demonstrating an unstable mind in light of her refusal to take her medication to treat her bipolar disorder. The children are at risk and of immediate harm and danger, including choking hazards, drowning risks, and other risks of harm as a result of inattention to the children, neglect, and failure to attend to her mental health. This is a change from the current order for child custody visitation. The order for legal or physical custody was filed March the 30th, and he was changing it, and he wanted it to be changed to him. And right here on number 8, order, it says other orders. No visitation with petitioner pending hearing. Okay. He signed it right here, October 24th of 2022. Justin Dean. So he cannot say, Miriam cannot say he did not ask to have the children because he did 3 times. What the fuck is she talking about? And he put the same ass bullshit in there. The same shit. I don't think that there's anything different. I forgot. My mother, Janice Dean, was on the phone during the incident and heard the entire event transpire. If called upon, she is willing to testify to the event. I know that this event has negatively affected June since I asked the petitioner to watch the child for a few hours while I worked on March the 28th. Petitioner refused to get out of the car to go upstairs to see her mother. She fought me to stay in the car, and I could not get her out with only one hand since I was holding our infant daughter, Athena. This mofo have the audacity to say that all of this negatively affect June, but calling her bitches, whores, and cunts in front of June doesn't negatively affect her. What? Who the? What? What space is this dude on? This dude, what planet did he land on? Like, he's so dumb. I could have done better than this. So whatever this Marion lady, I don't know if where does she live? Does she reside here in America? Because she can't. I cannot believe she helped him with this bullshit. Listen, I would have been like, nah, we can't put that in there. The judge gonna laugh you all the way out of here. He was reaching. My mother even heard her abuse me. And if you want her to come to court, she'll testify. Of course she will. Of course she will. The petitioner is very unstable and is not in her correct state of mind. She's constantly putting our children in danger, and I am afraid for my children's safety if left alone with her. I received multiple messages from concerned fans on Facebook. He should have said, I received multiple messages from my support team that hates my baby's mama. I received multiple messages from Korra haters about her being unhinged and neglectful to our children, and several threats to call child services. Oh my God, Justin, you a whole damn joke. I can't believe you filed this childish ass, petty ass shit. Petitioner has slandered me over 30 times and frequently disclosed our private family information after I done came out and put it out, her information all online. This joker had the nerve to say the petitioner has slandered me and frequently disclosed our private family information. Really, Justin? Really? Really, Justin? She disclosed our private family information. She wasn't supposed to say that. She wasn't supposed to say nothing, Your Honor. She was supposed to be quiet. She wasn't supposed to say nothing. What? Anyway, I read all this before. But like I said, 3 times. So anybody, I hope you guys screenshotted that so y'all can go show Miriam that indeed he did ask for the kids. He wanted the kids temporarily. Temporarily is designed to turn permanent here in America. Now, I don't know if she resides in America or not, but please let her know this is how it's done in America. You ask for temporarily just until you go to a hearing with the hopes of the judge turning it permanent, okay? So he did ask for the mother to be taken, having no visitation rights to her own children. It seems to love both of her parents. The kids actually seem to love both parents. But Justin, because he's bitter and mad, because, he, like yesterday, I broke down in the text message where he was basically mad because she wasn't giving him the reaction that he wanted online, okay? Because she didn't react the way he wanted her to react online. That's why he continued to go online and defame her. Those are his words, not mine. Because he said, she's just carrying on like normal. She's just carrying on like normal. She act like I just didn't come out here and tell the world that I was leaving her. Well, let me come out there and tell the world that she's a hoe. Let me see if I can get her reaction then. Hey, you guys, my baby mother is a whore. My wife, yes, she's a whore. Do I got your attention now, huh? Korra, do I have your attention? Oh, I still don't have your attention? Oh, I still don't have your attention. Okay, well, let me try this. She slept with 15 men while pregnant at 5 months. Oh, I still don't have your attention? What? I still don't have your attention? Oh, well, she licked an old man's ass. Oh, I still don't have your attention? What? Oh, well, her brother-in-law tried to sleep with her. Oh, I still don't have your attention. Oh, you're not gonna say nothing. Oh, well, her daddy tried to sleep with her too when he called himself coming in there and killing mosquitoes. Oh, you still not gonna say? Oh, really? Oh, well, she's an evil monster and bipolar and schizophrenia and delusional and evil and she's a whore and she's a dude. You still didn't get her attention. You got it, but she's giving you nothing. Okay? She's leaving you on E with your narcissistic, abusive ass. Okay? Because he didn't get the reaction that he wanted from Korra, he kept on and on and on and on and on. And then the moment she comes back, he's like, oh my God, Your Honor, this is me. Make her stop. Make her quit. She's telling on me. I thought she wasn't going to say shit. That's why I kept on saying that. Now she wants to show text messages and proof and shit. Your Honor, make her quit, please. Such a joke. Such a joke. It's okay for you to come out and say all this bullshit, and now you want the court to silence her after you done said the most defaming shit ever. Now you want the court to say, oh yeah, I forgot that one. Thank you, Adia. I think that's how you say your name, Adia. Oh, I was used for a green card. I was used. She used me for a green card. That's all she wanted was a green card. And she's the reason no good white, blue-eyed, blonde hair American man will ever marry an African woman again, ever, because of what Korra did to me. So, hey, you guys in Nigeria, thank Korra that you will never be wifed up. That's what he want the world to believe. OMG, honey. OMG. And then he calls all Nigerians stupid and all type of stuff and then come back. But I love Nigerians. Some of my bestest friends are Nigerian. But you guys are stupid and scammers and dumb and illiterate and poor. But I love Nigerians. Just like Trump hate the uneducated, he loved Nigerians, especially the ones that he can fool, get to believe his bullshit. I love Nigerians, just not the ones that like my ex. If you like my ex, if you donated to my ex, if you ever liked any of her videos, I don't like you. You are a corrupt, bad, slanderous Nigerian, okay? Uneducated and all, baby. But if you hated on her, you helped spread the rumors, called CPS, harassed her, I love you because you're intelligent. Keep doing God's work. Oh my God. Let me get off this damn app. Let me get off this app. He's such a joke. He's such a joke. I would literally eat Justin's lunch. Justin know not to mess. Well, you know what? I can't even say not mess with American Woman because he did mess with Summer, but y'all seen Summer dipped up out of there. You can't tell me Summer. Listen, let me just say it like this because I don't even want to I don't want to say anything bad about Summer, but what I will say is if Justin was such the awesome, amazing guy that he want people to think that he is, then why Summer dump his ass? Why Summer gone? If he's such an amazing guy, you're not going to want to get rid of an amazing man. You understand what I'm saying? You would not want to depart from an amazing man. He's full of himself. He even said it was Summer's idea or, her option to end the relationship, right? She ended it, not him. He even said it. It was her doing. It was her call. She ended it, right? Who breaks up with the doctor? Huh? Because she realized that doctor is just two letters in front of his name. Fake ass doctor. She's like, wait a minute. How are you a doctor, but you really don't go to work? I gotta say this right here, y'all. Somebody dropped in my comments yesterday, and I apologize that I don't know who you are, but somebody put in my comments yesterday. Let's go to Justin Live right quick yesterday, and I'm just gonna pull up just the end of it. I just want y'all to see something with me because they dropped this in my comments, and I thought it was so damn funny. And I know I'm bouncing around right now, but we're gonna end the video after this. Y'all know he was talking about, oh, he wasn't feeling good. He just dropped Junie off, and it took everything in his might to drop her off because he didn't have the strength to drop her off. But he's the only one in the house that drives. I'm the only one in the house that drives, he says, right? You guys can go watch this video if you care. It's 18 minutes long. It's on Justin Page. So he's talking all this mess, and at the very end, which I'm going to put it toward the end, right? Now he's so sick. He said, I'm trying to muster up the strength to go in, right? You would think I'm trying to muster up the strength to go in the house, right? But I want to point out something that somebody else pointed out, right? Here we go.
It's interesting that people are saying I'm an abuser. They're literally wishing death upon me. Nancy's literally wishing death upon me and wishing I get cancer.
Oh, poor victim.
Like a victim?
Does this sound like a victim?
These guys are bad. They don't realize they're destroying their lives. Because this is gonna have to come to an end. Well,
You know, I don't know if you guys picked that up, but he's making idle threats when he said this is going to have to come to an end. He's making idle threats. I just know he is. Okay, period. But I'm going to say something in a minute.
yeah, yesterday I put out a post saying I was in a dark place. I've been in a dark place for years. Not because I miss my ex, but because it's so frustrating watching the kids.
Okay, you see right there, someone walked up to his car, right? Someone walked up to his car and he looks out. Look, someone walks up to his car. I'm going to say what I'm going to say in a minute.
Frustrating watching the kids. Oh, hold on. Time to go. Catch you guys a little later.
Now, we said is a woman. She said you can't hear it. Y'all can't hear that? Well, anyway, we said it was a woman that walked up to the car, but guess what somebody said that it made me think about? They said maybe he's an Uber driver. They said maybe he's an Uber driver. He might be. Look at it again, you guys. Look at it again. Do you think he's an Uber driver to offset the damn check that he missed? Let's look at it. Somebody said he's on the passenger side. How can you tell? He's on the passenger side. He doesn't have a car. What do you mean he doesn't have a car? What do you mean he doesn't have a car? He has a car. How do he not have a car? He make $300 an hour. Of course he has a car. He got a train, girl. What do you mean? But listen.
Yeah, yesterday I put out a post saying I was in a dark place. I've been in a dark place for years. Not because I miss my ex, but because it's so frustrating watching the kids. Oh, hold on. Time to go. Catch you guys a little later.
So y'all don't think it was an Uber? Somebody was saying he was probably picking up a ride. I thought it was funny. Somebody said it's his mother. What do you mean it's his mother? Is his mother there? Well, anyway, I just thought it was funny because the Joker said earlier that he was trying to muster up the strength to go in. She said, "More trust me on this one. He doesn't have a car except he got one from Uber." So how does he take his kids back and forth? How does he meet Korra and all that stuff? What do you mean he doesn't have a car? How does he said plenty of times on his thing, I just dropped Junie off at school and this, that, and the other. He Ubers them around? Seriously? You think so, MB? I mean, if you say so, but I don't know if he has a car or not. Somebody said, look at him. How did course they married him? So anyway, and he says, we live in a time where the truth is uncomfortable and often silent. And somebody said, unfortunately, you wouldn't know the truth if it slapped the fuck out of you. He gonna block your ass. I'm just letting you know. He was riding a bike to take them to school. What? Are you kidding me? Are you for real? It still worries me that he wakes Junies up for videos. And where are they? Where are they posted? Could he be up to no good? Well, we don't want to speculate, but you know, we don't want to speculate. A lot of these haters are telling lies on Korra, don't even bother to read the document, or they try to read but doesn't understand the language, so they spread lies. That's what I was wondering, Maureen. I was wondering, like, is this lady that's saying this stuff, does she not know how to read English? I mean, she speaks it, so I was thinking, like, how does she not know when it's right there in the court order that he tried to take the kids not once, not twice, but 3 times that we know of, 3 times. So I don't know why she's continuing telling people that it's not true. And it is true. He tried to take the kids from the mom. So I don't know. Does she not speak English? I know, Candy. I thought that was you. She said, you better hope he don't get your ass. Then somebody said his mother was there. He also said yesterday that Junie didn't go to school because she had the flu. Then he said he couldn't muster up enough strength to walk her in. No, I don't think he said that she didn't go to school. I think he said Junie was sick. No. He didn't say she couldn't go to school. He said he had to drop her off at school. Hold on. Let's listen to it again, you guys. He didn't say that Junie could not go to school. Hold on.
Been sick, man. Sucks.
Let's listen. Turn up your volumes. Can you hear?
A little sick yesterday. She's good today.
See, Junie was a little sick yesterday, but she's good today.
This is the first time I've been sick in years. Well, I don't know. Sorry, keep track. I'll get sick. Yeah, stress. Stress will get you. Stress will get you. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, yesterday morning I had a fever. It's no fun. It was actually too weak to even take June to school. I'm the only person that drives here, so good times.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. He said he was too weak to take Junie to school yesterday. Yeah, he said he was so sick yesterday that he could not take Junie to school. And that he's the only one there that drive. So what happened is, I'm going to tell you what happened. He probably went out drinking the night before, and Junie missed school, and they probably called Korra and said, why is Junie missing school? And he probably said, that's why he came on here saying he was too sick yesterday to take Junie to school. You hear me?
Yeah.
Which I think is a lie.
You guys should read the book, The Body Keeps Score. Like all this.
Anyway, so he didn't take her to school the day prior to this video, which the thing about that is, she's already received, if Korra actually can get custody Monday through Friday and him being a weekend dad, simply because this is not the first time that he has either had Junie late or didn't take her to school at all. I believe this man is lazy. He oversleeps, and therefore Junie does not go to school. You understand what I'm saying? I think he is clearly making up an excuse why Junie didn't go to school yesterday. He said he was too sick to take Junie to school, and he even threw in there, and I'm the only one here that drives. If he knew he was too effing sick to take Junie to school, he could have clearly called her mother and said, I'm too sick. I need your assistance. Can you please come pick up Junie and take her to school? He is a liar. This man is a liar. Junie didn't go to school because he either overslept for whatever the reason or he was too lazy to take her. For those reasons alone, Korra should have the kids Monday through Friday, and he should have them on non-school days. That's just my opinion, okay? Yes, because she was on live. Korra was on live one time when the school called and said Junie was not there. Junie was not there. It ain't the first time she's even missed school or was late because of Justin. Korra needs to take all of this proof to the court, because here's the thing. She's in pre-K now. Is she in pre-K or is she in kindergarten now? I can't remember. But if she's in kindergarten, that counts for real, for real. Pre-K is not, I don't know if it, it's not mandatory. Pre-K is not mandatory, so she probably can miss days, right? And they paying for it. But grade school, which is kindergarten on up, she can't be missing these days, or she will actually have to be put back. Or, you know what I'm saying? You cannot miss so many days of school. Okay. So anyway, I just thought I would put that out there. But he did say she was too sick. I mean, he was too sick to take her to school. And then that's why he came out and said, I am the only one here that drives. Okay. But I do not believe this man was too sick to take Junie to school, because how you too sick to take Junie to school, but hold on. But you could post online. He posted online, I have the flu, no fun. And this guy don't have no damn flu. Tell you something.
Is being inflicted upon me. All these lies.
This is not a man with the flu. Do I have any nurses in the house? Any nurses? Raise your hand. I'm not even a nurse. And I can tell you that this person right here does not have the damn flu. When you had a flu, let me tell you something. When you have the flu, you ache. Ain't no ache showing on this man. This man don't have no flu.
All this trauma that's being inflicted upon me. All these lies.
When you had a flu, you don't even feel like talking about no bullshit. Hell, you sick. You damn sure. If you got the flu, it ain't no way in hell you coming on the internet talking about drama. Because you sick, baby. You sick. You don't have a flu. When you had a flu, you have to force yourself to smile. When this person came to the door, watch how his attitude changes. Watch how his expression change on his faces, but he's supposed to have the flu. Justin is a liar.
Not because I miss my ex, but because it's so frustrating watching the kids. Oh, hold on.
Now, hold on. Let me go back just a little bit. Hold on.
Catch you guys a little later.
Hold on. Let me go back just a little bit more.
It's so frustrating watching the kids. Oh, hold up.
Does that look like somebody that have the damn flu to you? Does that look like somebody that have the flu to you? When you have the flu, you are sick. Your face looks sick. You literally look, I'm talking about when you have the flu. I ain't talking about just a cold. I'm talking about the flu, baby. Your eyes look sick. Everything in your body, it hurts to smile, baby. When you have the flu, honey, it hurts to smile, baby. Even if you want to smile, you can't even muster the strength to smile sometimes when you have the flu. That joker don't have no flu, and you didn't have the flu yesterday and don't have it today. What the hell? You still have residuals from it. When you don't have the flu no more, where's the residuals? He should be coughing like, when you have the flu, you sick, baby. Where's the tissue? When you got the flu, you got a wad of tissue in your hands. He did an 18-minute long video and he got the flu? Come on. You ain't coming online talking about no drama for no damn near 20 minutes with the damn flu. He ain't got no tissue in his hand. He ain't sneezed. Huh? And he can crack a smile? Come on now. You smiling, but you got the flu. Make it make sense. He don't have the flu. I just diagnosed his ass, okay? Somebody said, I am a nurse. That's no flu. That's onion symptoms. She said, your teeth even hurt when you had a flu. Somebody said it's called the drunken flu. Exactly. It's called lazy, overslept for whatever the reason, need an excuse why the kid didn't go to school. Let me put it out there so Korra can hear it. Right? Yes, when you speak with the flu, your nose is stuffy. Yes, you sneezing, you coughing, you got the chills. When you got the flu, you got the flu, baby. The flu hurts, honey. Your eyes look like death, look like hell. Come on. Come on, y'all. When you got the flu, it shows. Shit, when you got the flu, you don't feel like talking to your best friend. You like, girl, I'll call you back. Oh my God, girl, I'll call you back. I am not feeling it today. Girl, you don't be feeling it. You don't even feel like talking on the phone. He did an 18-minute long video talking about drama. Talking about how he been in a dark place because of his ex. Because of his 2-year-old divorce relationship. He can't move on. In 2 more years, he's still going to be talking about the same ass shit. This man cannot move on. But he says Korra has the mental issue. He can never convince me of that. He can't convince me of that. This man has a mental issue. There's no way he should still be beefing with the mother of his children 2 years later. It's no way. He talk about shit like it just happened yesterday. She slept with her. Who cares if she did? Y'all ain't together no more. So who effing cares? That's his way of being able to, I guess, try to get another. The man wants sympathy, period. Aranita said, and it's not even flu season. Anyway, she said he's not competent enough to father those kids. They are not safe with him. The reason why I feel that the kids are not safe with Justin is because the disdain that he has for the mother. You know, I'm going to pull something up right quick, you guys. I need y'all to do something for me. I need y'all to do something for me. For those who just start following me, I need y'all to do something for me. If you got time, I know it's about to be the weekend. Today is Thursday. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, yeah, listen, let's have a super chat party, you guys. Y'all know toward the end of the month, all content creators be trying to get their money up because we only got another day before I gotta go, you guys. Can y'all send super chat, super stickers? I don't care if it's $2, $1.99. Can y'all bless your girl? This is toward the end of the month, and yes, I'm trying to make my quota. I like to stick to a certain amount on my lives. So if you guys will be so kindly to send your girl some super chats. Can someone initiate a super chat party for me, please? And thank you. I do appreciate it. It don't even have to be a lot, you guys, 99 cents or something like that. But I want to show y'all something while y'all initiate this super chat party for me. I want to show y'all something because this man makes me think about this. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm going to show you what this reminds me of. And I hate to say it, but it does. Okay. I'm going to drop a link for y'all. Okay. I think a lot of people may have missed this. Share, copy, because it doesn't have a lot of views. All right. I just put this link. This is to a video that I did, right? Y'all click on that link. Listen, let me pull it up on here. Let me pull it up on here right quick. Thank you, MB. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate you guys. Listen, let me go back. Hold on. Listen right quick, you guys. Let me get past this commercial. Well, come on, commercial. Oh, I thought it would show the thumbnail. Well, hold on. Let me get out. Let me get out of it. Okay, this video right here of mine, I dropped the link. It says attorney. This is an American attorney hired a hitman to unalive the mother of his kids. This young lady she's from Zimbabwe. This is a very similar case to Korra and Justin. If you guys have not seen this story, I would recommend everybody to click on that link when you get off of this live. I'm about to end this live in a few minutes. Go check out this story right here, you guys, right here. You see it? This one right here. It says attorney hired a hitman. This is an American attorney. Is another white American that married an African girl. He hired someone. It ended up being a damn undercover agent, but he hired someone to unalive the mother of his kids, right? Because he could not get full custody of the kids. He did the same shit Justin did, took her back and forth to court over and over and over again, trying to snatch the kids from her. And because of lack of understanding of the American law, right? Yep. And he also kidnapped the kids just like Justin did, right? He kidnapped the kids early on, just like Justin did. And because the court did not award him custody, full custody of the kids, because he wanted the mother to be stripped from her children, okay? He wanted the same thing, Justin. He wanted the mother to be stripped from her kids. She's from Zimbabwe, right? They go and marry these African girls and bring them to America. And then when things don't work out, he even tried to get her deported. He tried to pay money to get her deported, but he was like, oh shit, it costs too much. It costs more money to get her deported versus to get her unalive, right? So this man was so dumb, so stupid that he reached out to a stranger that he thought was his friend, right? And he asked, can you unalive her? Just so he can get custody of his children, you guys. Do you hear me? This white man paid to have his black baby mama, ex-wife, unalived. The reason why I put the thumbnail and I have a picture of him and her, right? American attorney and American doctor, chiropractor, whatever you want to call him, and this African girl, Korra. I put both of their pictures because she from Zimbabwe, he from America. He had dual citizenship, right? He from America, she from Nigeria. Both of these white men wanted to get rid of these black girls and keep their kids. Now, why they want to keep the kids, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even want to start speculating. But I want you guys to look at that live that I did, because that's why we got to keep Korra in prayer. Because just like this white man thought money could get rid of his black baby mama, and he probably thought, oh, ain't nobody, y'all know in America, they don't really, they ain't too big on researching the murder or the death of a black woman, right? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, right? But I need y'all to go back and look at that story for me. I dropped the link. Do I need to do it again? I dropped the link. I want you guys to go back and look at it, and because you're going to say to yourself, God dang, why is this so similar? Why is it so similar? Why is the things that he did to this lady so similar to what Justin did to Korra? Okay? I want you to ask yourself, why is this case so similar? And then I want you to ask yourself, why do these white men have babies with these black women and then abuse them? Because apparently he was kicking her ass, right? This white guy was beating her. She said, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And because she said enough is enough and walked away, he wanted her gone. He wanted her green card. He tried to get her illegally deported. When that didn't work out, when he figured out he wasn't going to pay $150,000 to get her deported, the fake, well, it was an FBI agent. It ended up being an FBI agent or CID or whatever it was, a law enforcement agency, right? He tried to pay him $50,000 to unalive her. And the thing about it is he paid some money. He did a payment. I want to say he paid 20 to 25 or 30,000 up front. He paid money up front, 15, whatever it was. He paid up front. He was supposed to pay the rest later, right? All that money. And he ended up getting 10 years in prison, which I don't understand why he only got 10 years. Because it was proof that he tried to have her unalive and they gave him 10 years. Now, here's the thing. Murder for hire in the United States is only 10 years. That's the maximum punishment. I don't understand it, but it is. So the judge gave him the maximum. But why is murder for hire only 10 years? Huh? Why? You literally hired someone to do your dirty work and unalive somebody else, take a life of somebody else. Why only 10 years? Huh? It should be equal to attempted murder. He should have got at least 25 years. He attempted to unalive her. When he made that payment, he attempted to unalive her, whether by his hands or someone else's. Murder for hire should not be 10 years. Now, I'm saying all that to say, he so desperately, because he was a lawyer, he so desperately wanted her gone away from the U.S. and furthermore, gone forever, okay? To the point where this man put in text messages to a law enforcement agency, I want you to make her disappear permanently. Get away permanently. Go away permanently. So anyway, like I said, I dropped the link in the chat. Please go back. And she said, don't forget he's a lawyer. Yes, he's a lawyer. So these high profile, professional having men go in these other countries, bring these women back that lack American knowledge, wipe them up, mistreat them, treat them like dog shit, right? Because they don't have no family here. They isolated away from their family or what, are they friends, right? Bring them to another country, mistreat them, breed with them, and then want to discard them. Get out. Get away from me. Leave me alone. But he wanted full custody of his children. And when the judge didn't give him full custody, what does he do? He hires somebody to unalive her. She gets a phone call from the FBI one day saying, listen, and listen good. Your ex just tried to have you unalive. I need you to come to the station or whatever right now. She was terrified. She didn't even believe it. She asked him, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, no. Hold on. Are you sure? She couldn't even believe it. She says, are you sure? Like, come on. This is the father of my children. Are you sure? Are you sure? Let me drop the link one more time. Exactly, Rhonda. That's what makes me think the London situation was no coincidence. Okay? I believe it was planned. That's my own. I can have an opinion. I can have my own opinion. And I believe he had something to do with it. I do. So I need you guys. The live is not even long. It's only, how long is this live? Hold on. I think only an hour and 44 minutes. So if you have time, right? If you're washing dishes, if you're cleaning the house, if you just, whatever the case may be, and if you want to hear a story similar to what we are speaking of right now, you have to go back and read this, listen to this story, okay? A white American attorney hires, I need to change the description, don't I? A white American attorney hires hitman to unalive his African, and they wasn't married. So let me, the difference is Korra and Justin was married. Now, when I say wasn't married, let me say this. He did a traditional wedding in Zimbabwe, but he did not legally do the American marriage in America. So they were only traditionally married in Zimbabwe, right? But by the American standard, they were not married. She was just the mother of his children. So he tries to say, oh, we wasn't married. And somebody said, well, you was married in Zimbabwe. You did everything. He gave the family gifts, whatever you have to do to marry somebody in Zimbabwe. He did all of that, right? He paid the daddy, whatever the case may be. He just did not sign the dotted lines in America, right? But white American attorney hires a hitman. Now, first he hired them to surveillance her home. Now, can you imagine? Let me say this for a second, right? Can you imagine your bitter, evil ass baby daddy, right? The father of your children, your ex, hiring someone to surveillance you and you don't even know you being surveillance. They followed her around for a week. He told them her schedule, when she dropped the kids off, when she go home, what time she go to the gym, what time she picked the kid up from school. This man gave these people her entire schedule. And they surveillanced her for a week. And he also said, do it when my children are not around. And the FBI agent said, I will make sure your kids are not present while I do the job. Right? He said, make sure my kids are not around. This is her schedule. They followed this lady around for a week and she didn't even know she was being followed. She did not know. She could have walked into Target, bumped into somebody, and wouldn't have never known that this person was following her. They surveillanced her for a week. Let that sink in, you guys. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. You think people friendly and stuff like that. That's why you got to be careful with telling people your whereabouts and stuff like that, right? You thinking people friendly and you don't even know who you're talking to. You may be being surveillanced and you don't even know it. This man hired and paid $10,000. And he didn't, and she wasn't surveillanced by just one person. She was surveillanced by a team. A team. Do you hear me? She was surveillanced by a team. You hear me? And guess what else he did, y'all? Y'all ready for this one? He turned people away from her. He turned them off from her. He paid people in her country to write defaming articles about her. So if you go, and I don't know if it's still like this, but if you go and Google her name, he did the same thing Justin did, say she's a cheater, a whore, all this nasty stuff. He defamed her. He said she cheated on him. She did this, she did that, she did this. The same thing Justin doing, y'all. Listen, he ran her name all up and down the, defamed her name, but he did so in her country. He paid Nigerian bloggers to rip her apart. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they want to go back to your country and reach out to those people for them to shed a bad light on you, right? For them to spread rumors about you. And they do it because money talk and BS walk. I don't know how much he paid them. But they like, oh, you want us to publish this article? Sure will, right? So he had them thinking that she was the worst person ever. So now she still lives in America, but she's had to rebuild her reputation from this bullshit. And had this man not been found guilty for having her unalive, nobody would have believed that she was living in an abusive relationship. I would show you how they beat her up. He hired someone to beat her up, and her face was left. Oh my God, I don't even want it. It was horrible, y'all. I don't even want to show it because they probably flagged my video, and I don't want to flag it, you guys. But they beat her up bad. They blackened her eye. They busted her lip. They beat her up bad. Okay, anyway, I need you guys to go back and watch that video. And I need you to come back after you watch it. And I need you to say, okay, now I understand why we are advocating for Korra, okay? Because bitter ass jealous exes, they can't get their way. They take it to another level, okay? They get mad. Hey, Dimples, how are you? They get mad and take it to another level. When Justin keep losing and losing and losing and losing from court, my opinion, you guys, just my opinion only, he will take it to another level because he's a narcissist and it hurts his poor privilege feelings, okay? It hurts his feelings. They don't like rejection, especially someone that's supposed to be so privileged, used to getting what it is that he wants. He can't take it. So anyway, I just asked that you guys go back and watch that live that I did on that American white attorney, right? Brought her to the United States on a fiance's visa and wanted to have her unalive. Dimples, don't ask me about bingo on my live that I'm not talking about bingo. When I do bingo, you will see it says bingo time. When I'm talking about another story, don't discuss bingo in my other stories. Thank you. Don't ask me, am I playing bingo when I'm talking about something as serious as a man wanting a woman unalived? Don't do that because it will piss me off. Okay? I'm being serious here. I'm talking about something serious. We could play games another time. I'm talking about something serious. I'm talking about a man wanting the mother of his children unalive. Okay? Don't ask me about bingo when I'm in my elements. Don't take me out my element. Okay. But anyway, go watch that video. He got 10 years. And not only that, let me say this, right? Let me say this. He even had her put in jail in Zimbabwe. He had her locked up in prison in Zimbabwe. Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what it is. I do. It's the white skin. I'm just gonna be honest. For some reason, they have more power outside their country than they do in their country. You heard what I said. An American white man has more power outside of his country, meaning he has more power in these African countries than he do in America. He wouldn't have been able to do the bullshit that he did in America. Huh? But he had her locked up in Zimbabwe because he tried to get her to leave a residence that he said was his or whatever the case, and she wouldn't leave. He had her locked up. He didn't give a damn. Okay? But now guess what? Now he's locked up for 10 years. You see how the table turns, honey? You see how the favor of God shows up? You hear me? God said no. Okay? God said no. You wanted her locked up? Well, now, see how I feel for 10 years, okay? The things, listen, that's why I said this, you guys, and then I'm going to close. Listen. Sometimes people don't realize the hole that they dig for you, and all the Justin supporters are digging a hole for Korra. Justin will be the one that fall into that shit. Do you hear what I just said to you? Do you hear what I said to you? They think they supporting Justin because they stalking Korra and everything that she does that they don't like, they want to report. They think they helping him dig a hole for Korra, but he will be the one that falls into it. Because when things don't go his way, he's the one that's going to snap. And when I say snap, I mean take it further. He's the one that wants to win something. It's a win for him. I won. He wants to win. There is no winners in a divorce, right? He knows it, but he wants to win something. You want to know why he wants to win? Just so he can come back out to social media and say, I won. I'm the better person. That's it. That's all. He wants to win something for his fans. Make it make sense. He wants to win so he can come out here and tell them he won. Instead of just walking away gracefully, saying, you know what? We fucked up our marriage equally. We both fucked up our marriage. Let's not fuck up our kids. Okay? Let's do right by the kids. It didn't work out for us. It didn't work out for us. Okay, we got it. You go your way, I go my way. But let's not make these kids suffer. Let's show them how much I love them and how much you love them. If he wanted best for his kids, he'd be like, you are not a product of a toxic relationship. Your mother and your father love you. Yeah, we had bumps in the roads in the beginning, but we came back because of the love that we have for you girls. We came back and we got it together. That's how you love your kids. You show them, right? That for the sake of them, the safety, the emotional safety for them, you come back together and you do things peacefully for the children. It may be you can't stand this mofo, but sometimes you have to forgive and move on for the safety of your children, for the love of your children, for the well-being of your children. But they get mad. They want to win. And when they can't get their way, what do? They hire hitmans to surveillance you. He hired a team to surveillance her for a week, to beat her up. She was jailed. She was about to be deported, but he didn't want to pay the $150,000 to have her illegally deported. So he was going to pay $50,000 to end her life. And what do you think this man would have told the kids? Your mother was a horrible mom. She was a whore, because he was already putting it out there that she was a whore. And that's exactly what he would have told his kids. And his kids would have grew up thinking, my mother was a whore. Okay? So anyway, that's crazy. Thank you guys so very much for the super sticker. Let me give y'all a huge shout out. And I do appreciate y'all, because like I said, toward the end of the month, we be trying to get our quota in. You know how the cops be giving y'all tickets, trying to get their quota in. Well, I'm trying to get my quota in too, okay? Thank you, Candy Girl. I appreciate you. Thank you, love, always. Thank you, Yuzanika Maka. Did I say your name right? Ooh, did I jack it up? Yuzanik Chamaka. Uzonic, Uzon Chamaka, Uzon Chamaka. I think I said that right. Let me know. But thank you, sister. Appreciate you. Thank you, Carolyn. Carol Ann, thank you. Thank you, Candy Gorgeous. Amore, you are the best, I swear. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, I am Glenn, for real. She said, talk about it with Amore is the sugar honey iced tea in these YouTube streets. I thank you so very much, Glenn. Thank you, Candy Girl. She said he gonna flip the hell out. Korra went live while getting ready for her date tonight. Short green dress on and heels. He gonna be punching the air. Ooh, Korra got a date. I got a date that cannot wait. I got a date. I got a date. I got a date that cannot wait. I'm gonna have to go check her out, you guys. Thank you, MB, so very much for the super sticker. I appreciate you, love. Thank you, Arnanita. I do thank you. Even if it is 99 cents, I don't care. I do thank you so very much. Thank you, Charmaine. I appreciate it. Thank you, Neely. Thank you, Melinda, for being a member for 4 months. She said, Amore is the goat of breaking down the truth with facts. You know it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Super Leo Lady. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, Lynn Gile. Did I say that right? Lynn Gile. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you, Caramel Cutie. Much love, babe. Thank you, Melinda, for the super sticker. And thank you, Rachel. Rachel, you said, Amore, your delivery is second to none from day one till today. Thank you, Rachel, for the love, baby. I appreciate it, honey. It got look, it's red. It stand out, y'all. I'm just saying. Thank you, Rachel. Shalandra, thank you. She said, Amore, you are hilarious. Thank you for bringing awareness. Love you, honey. Thank you. Love you too, Shalandra. Thank you, Latrice, girl. Thank you, sis. I appreciate the love, baby. Thank you, Lisa. She said, peace and love, my sister. Thank you so very much, Lisa. And back to you. Thank you, Annette. She said, great job, great job. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, love. Thank you. Fumi that's how you say it. Fumi, you rock, Amore. You're brilliant breaking this story down with receipts. It's refreshing and unmatched. Well done, Queen. Thank you, Fumi. I appreciate that. Did I say it right? Let me know. I don't want to jack nobody's name up. Thank you, Tamara. She said, we are loving the content. We are loving the realness. Thank you, Tamara. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kenjo. Y'all can thank Kenjo for me even having this story between her and Mrs. D, Miss D Mac. Those are the two that stayed on my ass about breaking down this story, y'all. I was like, I don't want to do no social media content creators. Y'all remember me saying that? But thank you, Kenjo. She said, thank you for speaking up for Korra and telling and exposing her real life story and what she is really going through. Thank you, Kenjo, for introducing me to the story. You and Mrs. D Mac, both of y'all. Y'all were down my throat. Wouldn't stay out my damn inbox. Thank you, Annette, for 7 months membership. She said, you are the best. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Thank you, Open Book, for the super sticker. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Dorothy Piercy, thank you so very much for the super sticker. I do thank y'all from the bottom of my heart, you guys. I thank y'all because, listen, what I was talking to D Mac earlier, and I said, you know what? Thank you, Break Room. She said, great work on this story or more. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Break Room. So listen, I said, you know what? I said, I don't know what it is, but I have a strong desire to call out manipulation, narcissistic people, men both men and women, but more so men. I don't like to see people getting taken advantage of because they either either native or they're not there yet, or they lack the intelligence, or the person is so much older than them and they just don't know yet. I don't like people being taken advantage of because one partner may be a tad bit smarter than the other partner with their manipulation tactics. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm going to call it out. And I did not want the story because I thought it was just two other social media influencers that just want attention, honey. You know how it is. But when I start looking at the videos, I said, this dude, not right away. I looked at some of his, looked at some of hers, back and forth, and I said, this dude is a huge manipulator. I pointed it out and I said, Then I went back and looked at hers because I wanted to know, was she on some bullshit too? But then when I saw her carrying on and dancing and loving on her people, and he bitter and shit over there, I got to tell my story because I ain't said shit in 2 years. And then I found out he was the one that brought it to social media. He was the one that defamed her character. He's the one that tried to defame her family. He's the one that did this shit. And now you want her to hush? Huh? Now you want to try to threaten her because she's from. And then when I found out, I think this was the kicker, y'all. When I found out that he paid a Nigerian attorney to hush up the sister, that pissed me off because that told me he would use his white privilege and his money to silence the truth. And I did not like that. For you to pay a Nigerian attorney to make somebody in another country be quiet, you are guilty. You are guilty. You hear me? He paid an attorney in Nigeria to shut Nancy up. He's guilty. And it didn't work. She received a cease and desist. And let me say something to you guys. A cease and desist don't really mean shit. It means, let me tell you what it means. A cease and desist means shut up or I will sue you, period. Okay? Shut up or I will sue you. If you don't shut up, they got to pay money to sue you. 9 times out of 10, a cease and desist is to threaten you. Some people don't know it. It don't mean shit, right? Some people don't know that it doesn't mean nothing unless you carry it out. Therefore, in the cease and desist, it says, if you keep talking, you will be sued. Okay, well, sue me, bitch. That's what I say. You know how many cease and desist I received on the last story I was talking about? Did I shut up? No. I ripped them bitches up and continued to say what I wanted to say. Sue me then. Sue me. Did I get sued? No, because you cannot sue somebody to shut up. This is America. We have a freedom of speech. How you gonna violate my First Amendment rights? That's my First Amendment. I can say what the fuck I want to say. As long as I got something to back it up. As long as I'm not defaming you, I can say what I want to say. If you don't like what I'm saying, sue me. A cease and desist. So if you guys ever receive a cease and desist, do not take that as you need to shut up, okay? They have to sue you. It don't mean shit. You can literally go on Google and type your own cease and desist. You don't even need a lawyer. So if he paid a lawyer in Nigeria to send her a cease and desist, he wasted his effing money. He could have sent her a cease and desist his damn self. He could have did it himself. And Nancy didn't stop talking. And do you see Nancy in jail? Because a cease and desist don't mean shit. Period. Now, these are for the ones in the back that like to say, oh, I'm going to make you shut up talking about me. You can't make someone shut up talking about you, okay? Now, a judge can order a gag order as long as the case is going on, right? And that tells you to hush talking about the case. But once the case is settled, y'all come to an agreement, you can say what the hell you want to say. Okay? A cease and desist don't mean shit. Okay? So for him to try to scare, he thought that Nancy and her family were dumb. I don't know why people tend to think that African people are not intelligent, because that's just not true. They may not know the American way of handling things, not all of them, right? But it doesn't mean that they're dumb. So, and Nancy and Korra both have degrees, right? So, which means that they furthered their education beyond just secondary school, grade school, high school, right? He thought that he can scare Nancy into shutting up, and it didn't work. And that's why he, even now, saying, oh, you a horrible sister. You just don't know that you're getting your sister in trouble. The more you talk, the further you get your sister in trouble. Well, why she ain't in trouble yet? You tried 3 times to file the same ass bullshit, and it didn't work 3 times in America. What you gonna do, file the same shit the 4th time? And he said yesterday in the car, I have all my evidence. You've been had your evidence, right? So he said, I have all my evidence. Hence why he went all the way back to April of 2022 on some bullshit. The evidence didn't work then. It didn't work the first time. It didn't work in August. It didn't work in October. It didn't work in January. So what is going to do? Work in June? What is it going to do? Work in June? The same shit. It's going to work in June. He has nothing. He has crumbs, okay? Nothing. He don't even have crumbs at this point. He got dust. Dust. That's it. That's all. Dust. He has nothing. He cannot make Nancy be quiet. And the thing about it is Nancy is in Nigeria. She didn't even, how you gonna take Nancy to court? Nigeria is not his jurisdiction. And she don't reside in his jurisdiction. And she's not even saying anything in his jurisdiction, right? How he gonna sue Nancy? Make it make sense, right? What are you gonna do? She's saying things about me online. Okay, well, you know what they're gonna say? Well, sign off so you won't see it. Block her so you won't see it. Block her. If you don't want to see someone talking about you, block them. Block them. Why you go over to the page? Oh, I can't take you talking about me, but I'm going to sit here and listen and cry. You hate when someone talk about you, but you're going to sit and watch it. Make it make sense. She just wished death on me. She wished, well, he didn't say, I don't know if he said death. I think he did, but he said, she wants me to have cancer. So, okay. Okay. You know how many times I said, let me shut up. Let me be quiet. You can wish all you want, right? When is it a crime to wish? Jump off a balcony. Oh, I'm telling the judge, you told me to jump off a balcony. Well, if your stupid ass do it, it's on you. Okay? If your stupid ass jump off a balcony, then it's on you. You take full responsible for your stupid ass jumping off the balcony, okay? Period. You can't take somebody to court because they told you to jump off the balcony, okay? When people say, go F yourself, right? You gonna tell the judge, she told me to go F myself? Are you gonna do it? Did you do it? And I did it. She told me to F myself, so I did. People say that all the time. They say stuff, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? Did you do it? Why are you complaining? Get your bitch ass out my court. Yeah, I wish I was a judge because I would literally use those words. Get your bitch ass, complaining, whining ass out my courtroom immediately. And if you come back, you're going to jail, period. Get out of here with this foolishness. You over here complaining about a girl all the way in Nigeria. Do you know on social media, I know Facebook, I don't know about YouTube, but on Facebook, you can literally block a whole country. You can block from seeing a whole country's content. Did you know that? Did you know you can literally go in there and say, I don't want to see anything from Russia. I don't want to see anything from China. I don't want to see anything from South Africa. I don't want to see anything from Nigeria. He can block a whole damn country. So even if he didn't want to block just Nancy, he say all these people are saying these nasty, bitter things about him. Why don't he block all of Nigeria so you won't have to see the bullshit? He can block it. And that's what the judge is going to say. If you don't want to see it, get off the internet. And I'm just going to say this, and then I'm going to go, right? If you are a content creator, an influencer, a blogger, an analyst, whatever you want to call yourself, because they call us some of everything. On one of my pages, I call myself a comedian, and on another one of my pages, I call myself a blogger, right? Whatever we call ourselves, if you can't handle the heat, stay your punk ass out the kitchen. Get off the internet if you can't handle it. If you can't handle people talking shit about you, exit stage left. It is a part of the territory. They can call me black, bald-headed, all types of shit. You think I care? And I'm still here. And I'm still here. Huh? And I'm still here. If you can't handle the heat, get off the internet. It is not for wussies. Period. This ain't for wussies. If you ever think that you're going to become a content creator, you better work on your courage. Okay? Work on your courage. Because if you can't handle somebody talking shit to you, then you don't need to do this. Keep it to yourself. Go talk to a tree. Don't try to come to the internet talking about nothing if you can't stand someone talking about you. So, Justin, with your soft ass feelings, maybe you should get off the internet. If you don't want nobody talking about you, Justin, sign off and stay off. He already said he's not making money to pay his bills off the internet, right? He already said he's a doctor, and he already said he don't get clients from the internet. Well, sign the fuck off then. Huh? Sign off. Sell your page and sign off. Sign off. Get your ass off the internet. You cannot be a punk, a crybaby, and be on the internet, period. Okay? Now, okay? Now. Thank you, Zandra Levins. Thank you so much. She says, awesome content. I absolutely love your delivery, always keeping the facts straight. Thank you, beautiful. I do appreciate you. And then she spent the blocks and said, what evidence? The same evidence he was asking his people to resend him, make it make sense. Yes. The same evidence that he done showed the court 3 times. The evidence of 257,000 content creators said that my ex is unhinged on live. The same evidence that didn't get him nowhere the first 3 times already via the court. Okay. Dorothy said he needs to go find that balcony. Go find the balcony. Go find the balcony and go punch on your pillows, period. Okay? All right, y'all. I do appreciate y'all so very, very, very much. I will be back tomorrow. I got to go check out Korra. Y'all said Korra went on a date. Let me drop this one more time for those that may not have it. Let me drop the link one more time. This is the link to the story that's very similar to Justin, right? Where this guy ended up getting 10 years. So now, Justin, I'm going to say this, and I mean this, what I'm about to say, because I know he's listening to my videos. I know he's listening. He may act like he's not, but he's listening. And I'm going to tell you this, Justin. It behooves you to just move on gracefully, okay? You live a privileged life here in America. You're able to walk about as you please. You live in one of the most expensive cities in LA, okay? You have access to your children. You have access to your freedom. It behooves you to walk on peacefully. Just leave it alone. Because if you elevate this situation and take it further, even criminally, you will find yourself locked up just like this white American attorney, okay? So now make the decision, Justin. Freedom or prison? Because the very hole that you're trying to dig for Korra, I'm here to tell you, you're going to fall in it. Leave it alone, Justin. Co-parent in peace and stop trying to end her because you're the one that's going to get end, period. Okay? All right, y'all. Love y'all so very much. Please thumbs up this video on your way out, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Mwah, 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 mwah. Huge thanks again. Talk to you later. Bye.